Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into a breaking development that could reshape the world watches as China embraces a deeper partnership with Turkey. This development has sent ripples through the global community. It signals a potential shift in the balance of power. The implications are vast and far-reaching. Turkey, a country straddling Europe and Asia, finds itself at a crossroads. It is grappling with economic challenges and seeking to assert itself on the world stage. China, with its economic might and global ambitions, sees an opportunity. This partnership is not merely about trade or investment. It represents a strategic alignment with the potential to reshape global geopolitics. As the world grapples with uncertainty, this new alliance could redefine the rules of the game. The coming years will reveal the true extent of this partnership's impact. One thing is certain: the world is watching closely. Turkey occupies a unique and strategically vital position. It serves as a bridge between Europe and Asia. This geographic reality has shaped its history and destiny. Turkey controls the Bosporus Strait. This is a critical waterway connecting the Black Sea to the Mediterranean. This gives Turkey significant leverage in global trade and security. Beyond its geography, Turkey boasts a sizable and growing economy. It has a young and dynamic population. However, it faces economic headwinds, including inflation and unemployment. Turkey seeks to attract foreign investment. It aims to strengthen its infrastructure and boost its economic standing. This is where China comes in. Beijing's hunger for global influence and resources aligns with Ankara's aspirations for economic growth and strategic autonomy. This confluence of interests forms the bedrock of this burgeoning partnership. China's Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI, is a massive infrastructure and development project. It aims to connect China to markets and resources across Asia, Africa, and Europe. This modern-day Silk Road has become a cornerstone of China's foreign policy. It seeks to expand its global influence through economic engagement. Turkey, with its strategic location, is a crucial link in this ambitious project. The country offers a land route to Europe for Chinese goods. This bypasses the longer sea route through the Strait of Malacca. This makes Turkey an essential partner for China's BRI ambitions. China has already invested heavily in Turkish infrastructure, including ports, railways, and energy projects. This partnership is deepening these ties. It positions Turkey as a key hub in China's expanding global network. While the specifics remain shrouded in diplomatic discussions, the broad strokes of the deal are becoming clear. The agreement encompasses several key areas of cooperation. Infrastructure development is a central pillar. China is expected to finance and assist in the construction of new highways, railways, and ports in Turkey. These projects aim to enhance connectivity and boost trade between the two nations and beyond. Investment in the energy sector is another crucial element. China is keen on securing reliable energy sources to fuel its economic engine. Turkey, with its geographic proximity to energy producers in the Middle East and Central Asia, presents an attractive opportunity. Joint ventures in oil and gas exploration and pipeline construction are likely to feature prominently in the agreement. Technology collaboration is also high on the agenda. China, with its prowess in areas like artificial intelligence, 5G, and renewable energy, is eager to share its expertise and expand its technological footprint. Turkey, seeking to modernize its economy and enhance its technological capabilities, sees this as a mutually beneficial arrangement. China's calculated gamble. Reasons for acceptance. China's decision to embrace Turkey's offer is a strategic calculation driven by a confluence of factors. Firstly, Turkey's strategic location is undeniable. It offers China a critical gateway to Europe and a way to diversify its supply chains. By investing in Turkish infrastructure, China strengthens its trade routes and reduces its reliance on maritime choke points controlled by the United States and its allies. Secondly, the economic potential of Turkey cannot be ignored. With its young and growing population and its position as a bridge between East and West, Turkey represents a significant market for Chinese goods and services. By fostering closer economic ties, China aims to tap into this potential and expand its economic footprint in a strategically important region. Thirdly, the partnership serves China's geopolitical interests. By forging closer ties with Turkey, China seeks to counterbalance the influence of the United States and its allies in the region. This move aligns with China's broader goal of reshaping the global order and asserting itself as a leading power on the world stage. A lifeline for Turkey's ambitions. For Turkey, this partnership presents both opportunities and challenges. On the one hand, the influx of Chinese investment and expertise could provide a much-needed boost to the Turkish economy. Infrastructure projects, energy partnerships, and technology collaborations have the potential to create jobs, stimulate economic growth, and enhance Turkey's overall competitiveness. Moreover, the partnership could strengthen Turkey's geopolitical standing. By aligning itself more closely with China, Turkey gains a powerful ally on the world stage. This could give Turkey greater leverage in its dealings with the West, particularly on issues where its interests diverge, such as the Syrian conflict or relations with Russia. Finally, the partnership could accelerate Turkey's technological advancement. China's rapid progress in areas like artificial intelligence, 5G, and renewable energy offers Turkey an opportunity to leapfrog its technological development. By collaborating with Chinese firms and institutions, Turkey can gain access to cutting-edge technologies and expertise that could transform its economy and society, navigating the crossroads risks and challenges for Turkey. However, this partnership is not without its risks. One significant concern is the potential for economic dependence on China. As Chinese investments and loans flow into Turkey, there is a risk that Turkey could become overly reliant on China for its economic well-being. This could give China significant leverage over Turkish decision-making. Another challenge is the potential for political and cultural friction. China's authoritarian system of governance and its human rights record stand in stark contrast to Turkey's democratic values. As the two countries deepen their partnership, there is a risk of clashes over these fundamental differences. Furthermore, Turkey must carefully manage its relations with the West, particularly with the United States and NATO. Turkey's growing closeness to China could raise concerns in Western capitals about Turkey's reliability as an ally. This could lead to tensions and potentially damage Turkey's strategic interests. The world takes notice. Shifting sands of global power. The implications of this partnership extend far beyond the borders of China and Turkey. This development is a testament to China's growing global influence and its willingness to challenge the existing world order. As China continues to expand its economic and geopolitical reach, we can expect to see more such partnerships emerge, reshaping the global landscape. This partnership could also accelerate the shift in the global balance of power away from the West and towards the East. As China and other rising powers like India and Russia assert themselves on the world stage, the traditional dominance of the United States and its allies is being challenged. This could lead to a more multipolar world, with multiple centers of power vying for influence. The partnership between China and Turkey is a clear indication that we are entering a new era of global geopolitics. The rules of the game are changing, and old alliances and assumptions are being challenged. The coming years will be crucial in determining the shape of this new world order. A new era dawns, the future of the global chessboard. As China and Turkey deepen their embrace, the world watches with bated breath. This partnership is not merely a bilateral agreement, but a harbinger of a shifting global landscape. It underscores the rise of new power centers, the reorientation of global trade routes, and the potential for a more multipolar world. The success or failure of this partnership will depend on how both countries navigate the complexities and challenges ahead. Turkey must balance its desire for economic growth and strategic autonomy with the need to maintain its democratic values and its relationships with the West. China, for its part, must demonstrate that its intentions are peaceful and that its growing influence will be used responsibly. The future of global geopolitics hangs in the balance. This partnership between an ancient land bridge and a rising superpower will help define it. China's strategic moves in the Middle East. In recent years, China has been making calculated moves to expand its influence in the Middle East, a region historically dominated by Western powers. This strategy is driven by a combination of economic interests and geopolitical ambitions. Pause once. China's Belt and Road Initiative extends its reach into the heart of the Middle East, with significant investments in infrastructure projects such as ports, railways, and energy pipelines. These investments not only facilitate trade routes, but also bind the region more closely to Beijing's economic orbit. Pause once. Beyond economics, China has been fostering diplomatic ties with key Middle Eastern countries. It has signed comprehensive strategic partnerships with nations like Saudi Arabia, Iran, and the United Arab Emirates, balancing its relations with rival states in a delicate dance of diplomacy. Pause once. The Middle East's vast reserves of oil and natural gas are crucial for China's energy security. As the world's largest importer of crude oil, China seeks to ensure stable energy supplies by establishing a strong presence in the region. Pause once. However, China's involvement in the Middle East is not without challenges. The region's complex political landscape, marked by long-standing conflicts and rivalries, poses significant risks. Beijing must navigate these treacherous waters carefully to avoid entanglement in regional disputes. Pause once. As China deepens its footprint in the Middle East, the global power dynamics continue to evolve. The Middle East, once a battleground for Western powers, now witnesses the emergence of a new player with ambitions that extend far beyond its borders. The implications of China's strategic moves in this volatile region will reverberate across the global chessboard for years to come. Pause once. The story of China's rise and its strategic engagements in the Middle East is a testament to its broader vision of reshaping global order. As we watch this new chapter unfold, the world must prepare for a future where the balance of power is continually shifting, and new alliances are forged in the crucible of geopolitical ambition. Pause twos. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the ever-changing world of global politics. Turkey's role in the New World Order. As the global chessboard undergoes significant shifts, Turkey emerges as a pivotal player in the New World Order. Strategically located at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, Turkey's geopolitical significance cannot be overstated. Historically, Turkey has been a bridge between East and West, a role that has only grown in importance as global power dynamics evolve. Under the leadership of Recep Tayyip Erdogan, Turkey has pursued an assertive foreign policy, seeking to expand its influence both regionally and globally. This ambition is evident in its military interventions in Syria and Libya, as well as its assertive stance in the Eastern Mediterranean. Economically, Turkey is positioning itself as a key player in the Belt and Road Initiative, aiming to become a central hub for trade and energy transit routes connecting Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. This aligns with Turkey's vision of becoming a major energy corridor, leveraging its geographical advantage to facilitate the flow of oil and gas from the Middle East and Central Asia to European markets. Diplomatically, Turkey is navigating a complex landscape, balancing its relationships with major powers like the United States, Russia, and China. While it remains a NATO member, Turkey has also deepened its ties with Moscow and Beijing, reflecting a more independent and multipolar approach to its foreign policy. Domestically, Turkey faces significant challenges, including economic instability and political polarization. However, its strategic ambitions on the global stage remain undeterred, driven by a desire to reclaim its historical role as a major power. As the world grapples with shifting alliances and emerging powers, Turkey's role in the New World Order will be crucial. Its actions and decisions will not only shape its own destiny, but also influence the broader geopolitical landscape. In a world where the balance of power is constantly in flux, Turkey stands at a critical juncture, poised to play a defining role in the unfolding narrative of global politics. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the ever-changing world of global politics.